What's up, guys? Jack from Half Chrome. Today I've got the Top Zone Prime 2 FPV goggles. These are some pretty awesome beginner FPV goggles for under $100. So for about $80, you get diversity. I did change these antennas. Some adjustments and a DVR. Pretty solid. And a fairly compact design. Stay tuned. We'll learn some more about these guys. Right now, these are about $80, which is a heck of a good deal. They've got all the things that I really like in an FPV goggle, so I do think, I'm going to spoiler alert this, I do think these are pretty solid beginner FPV goggles. Right? They have diversity, 2 antennas, 2 modules for a better signal. They've got a nice, comfortable foam piece, and they've got a DVR. Right? You stick your SD card in there. You can see they're on currently. You can see my tiny hawk looking at my sky zones there. But yeah, these are pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and say it. These are the best goggles you can get for under $100. So what do you want to know about these things? Well, they have a DVR and they have diversity. Those are the 2 things that I highly recommend you get on your goggles. Changing channels and bands is pretty good. Change your band here, change your channel there, and we've got a search function. Now, don't rely on your search function. Know what channel your quad is on and find it manually. We've got joysticks to change the modes, joystick over here to work the DVR, play buttons, record button, power button. Power button, right? Novel idea. For some reason, not everybody thinks you need one of those. All right, so on the bottom, let's take a look. You've got diopters, right? You can move that back and forth there, and you got IPD moving from 58 to 72 millimeters, so that's kind of nice. We've also got some ports on the bottom, audio, video in. This button here will turn your internal modules off, right? If you're watching replay or something, you can turn them off. Then over here we've got audio jack and USB. Now it has an internal battery, right? So you can charge that internal battery via USB, which is really nice. This is fairly comfortable, although I found my giant nose didn't like the hard plastic there, but like a nice little foam piece. No foam piece here, at least mine didn't ship with one, but that's an easy fix. I do get a tiny bit of light leakage, especially from the sides. It kind of leaks in here, but really not a big deal. Pretty crisp, clear picture coming in. They say the field of view is 76 degrees. It's really kind of hard to kind of judge, 28, 32. It all kind of depends on the size of the screens, the distance it is from your eyes and things like that. Anyway, it is pretty immersive, right? So you do kind of look around a bit to kind of see the screens, things that people want to know. It is a 480 by 320 display, so you got that, and it will record in 720p for what it's worth. This little plastic piece comes off. Really that's more for decoration than anything else, but if you wanted to snap on a different piece or something like that, you certainly could. Kind of has the illusion of sunglasses, but yeah, pretty good. Is it going to replace this? This is what I use on most days. These are my Sky Zone O2Xs. No, I'm going to stick with these. They're lighter, the screens are better, it has a fan. It has this little camera in front. But in terms of, range and distance, I put on some similar antennas on my Sky Zones so that I can compare. Range was good, right? This is it is a very, very good beginner set of goggles, right? So if you're not looking to break the bank on your first set of goggles, definitely something you're going to want to take a look at. These guys aren't super heavy, checking in about 400 grams. My E-Sheens that I like to fly with check in around 300. My Sky Zones that I do fly with now are right around 200. All right, so we're going to look at a little DVR here. It's something you have to know about DVR. It always looks better through the goggles. Now, this is specifically bad on the playback while I was outside, so I brought it inside. I switched the indoor Tiny Hawk, and it was a little bit better. Still not great, right? I'm getting some of that flickering. I don't know if that's, a function of the antennas or the model. Who knows? Could be really anything. So if shoot me a comment. Let me know what's going on. But, better in the actual feed. I'm not seeing that when I'm flying. Hey, let me know what you think, right? Have you tried these? Have you tried the originals? What do you think about the comfort? Is it feel good to you? Really, if you can try on a pair of goggles, I highly recommend it before you buy. But yeah, really pretty solid overall. Excellent beginner set of FPV goggles. Hey, so if you're looking for something, check them out. Definitely worth a look. I like the menus, easy to use, on-off button, internal battery. It has the two things that I highly recommend: diversity and DVR. You need that DVR in case you crash, you can't find it, or if you want to watch some of your videos and watch yourself progress. Definitely something good. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave us a comment. Check us out on halfchrome.com. Good luck and happy flying.